This overweight guy is eating people just because he believes human flesh tastes much better than regular food. So why is he eating human flesh? The opening scene of the episode shows a chubby, bearded man waiting for the chef to bring him food. He calls the maid to serve a delicious-looking piece of meat, which used to be quite tasty until the guy licked his lips, making it look disgustingly repulsive. He eats the meat with a satisfied expression, resembling the judges from the anime Shokugeki no Soma. However, instead of being turned on, I feel nauseated. The compliments and the chef's happy reaction turn sour when the chubby guy's following words extinguish the chef's smile. The meat, while delicious, still falls short of your flavor. He opens his mouth wide and swallows the man whole. As it turns out, the chubby guy is also a top-tier dragon, ordered to destroy this town. After eating the chef but still not feeling satisfied, he proceeds to engage in explicit activities with two maids beside him, doubling his kill count. The scene then zooms out from the castle, revealing hundreds of people outside, most of them likely devoured. While he's about to take a bite out of the maid beside him, a funeral march music starts playing out of nowhere. This signals trouble as the main character, busy slaying monsters, senses the presence of a beast boss monster and immediately switches his target. Poor chubby guy. Just when he was about to enjoy a few human morsels, he ends up encountering the protagonist. Frustrated by the long wait, the chubby guy gets impatient, ranting about this being private property and the main character unlawfully trespassing. But the main character doesn't pay attention to these winged lizard men and kicks the chubby guy onto the ground. The main character battles the boss, all while incessantly talking to himself, believing he's been cursed in various ways. Fortunately, a girl who's just been saved by the main character comes over and inquires about various things, otherwise, the main character would likely have completely shut down. The Earth is round, right? This girl turns out to be the Dragon King Crimson, the one the main character in the future will team up with to pass on his powers to his past self. It's just the classic trope of a bleak future where the past self doesn't get to enjoy any of it. The main character recognizes Crimson as the maid and keeps pestering her to confess that she was working as a spy. He believes she's the most powerful hitman, similar to Hitler, because she bakes dragons over a fire, baking dragons over a fire. Still, since it's the past, Crimson doesn't reveal herself and pretends to be an innocent girl, while the main character desperately tries to make her admit she's a guy. Crimson, however, is quite like Will Smith, both a good actor and a master of slapping. Despite the main character's strength, he's becoming more arrogant, leaving his sugar baby Leo behind. As for the chubby dragon, he's been ignored for too long, so he gets annoyed. He rants and expresses frustration about being a high-class dragon who's being insulted by lowly humans. He's irritated, loses his temper, and tries to secretly bite the main character but ends up with a lousy piece to eat. He quickly senses the main character's aura, and as the main character easily avoids his attack and throws a piece of silver into his mouth, he explodes into countless tiny pieces. Only 2 episodes in, and 2 top-tier dragons are already out of the picture. Poor little lizards. Leo praises Ragna for his skills, but he insults her, claiming she's too weak, and advises her to stay with someone else because it's dangerous to be with him. Leo, hurt by his words, attacks Ragna with all her might, but her attack doesn't connect, and she ends up fainting. When she wakes up, she finds herself on the back of a rank 2 dragon hunter, far away from where they were. Ragna leaves her behind and heads out, leaving Leo feeling abandoned and pitiful. From a distance, Ragna and Crimson watch Leo walk away. After making sure Leo is safe, Ragna impresses Crimson with his power. However, Crimson is still not satisfied and wants a perfect warrior with the right mana, skills, and body. Ragna decides to demonstrate his prowess and slaughters a nearby dragon effortlessly by creating dozens of high-quality silver swords, launching them at high speed, and skewering the dragon. This leaves Crimson impressed and yearning for a legion of soldiers equipped with such excellent silver weaponry. So, she reverts to her Dragon King form, delivers a few impressive lines, and then hands Ragnar a bottle of poison, which will kill him if he ever betrays her. She assumes that Ragnar will hesitate and think about the consequences before deciding to betray her, but Ragnar is Ragnar, he's cool, and he chugs it down without second thoughts. Crimson is surprised by his fierce determination to take revenge on the Dragon Ra.